Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a new moon in Leo reading. The new moon is happening on August 18th, 2020, and today I'm going to be using the Black Moon astrology cards, the Moonology oracle cards, the Fountain Tarot, so there's many pronunciations that I found for this, Tehute, or oh, hang on, let me look here. I wrote it down. Thoth or Thoth. I've found many different pronunciations for here, but it's the Aleister Crowley Thoth tarot deck, the Vice Versa tarot, and the Spells deck. Those are the cards I'm going to be using today. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do 3 different readings, and I'm going to pull those off screen, where normally I pull them on screen, but I'm going to pull them off screen so I can just get the 3 stacks out, and that way you can choose 1 or 2 or 3, whatever amount of readings you want to watch. You can choose the number you want. Okay, so that is that, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here are the 3 stacks for the new moon in Leo reading for August 18th, the new moon. And what I did was I was going to use the Spells deck for like advice, but then I was told to use that as the of how you guys can choose which stack you want. So the first stack is Scrying, the second stack is Ancestors, and the third stack is Uncrossing. So I'll give you a second to go ahead and choose which stack or stacks you would like to receive a reading for. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, pile number 1. We're starting with the Black Moon astrology card. So you got 1, Grand Trine, 46 breaks down to a 10, cyclical energy. There's even a circle here on the card. Here, I'll pull it over here so you can see it. So what I'm getting here, well, first off with the circle is a cycle. There's some kind of cycle. It's either an obvious blessing or I heard blessing in disguise. But there's a cycle here. And then with this upside down triangle, that's the alchemical symbol for water. So I'm getting a watery energy here. So maybe you could have a trine and water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone in your energy could have a water trine, or just a trine in general, or not. Okay, so we have that, and then we have full moon in Cancer, which was not too long ago, and there was an eclipse for that. Oh wait. I can never remember if it's the full moon in the month or in the opposite month. Let's get this card out and then I'll look. New moon, that's what we're having. A new start is coming. A personal, okay, so look, so this, I was getting a cycle here, and a personal issue reaches resolution. A new start is coming. That is cycle changes if I ever saw it. Okay. So we're talking cycles here. Cycles are ending. So there's the Queen of Cups. You could definitely be dealing with a water sign, or you are a water sign. Like I got here. And then the Queen of Cups is out. And the Two of Swords. Okay, let me go ahead and look at these real quick. There's so much water energy here. With this Queen of Cups, this Two of Swords, she's standing in water. We have the water imagery here. Cancer, full moon in Cancer, water energy. And then also the beginning of the stack, the signifier was scrying, and you can scry in water. So there's a lot of water energy. So you or someone in your energy is needing to make some sort of decision that's going to transform their life. 333 when I said that. The Priestess and Love, so much water energy. 2. Let me look here. There's just so much reflection and thinking and listening to our intuition that's going on here. And, you know, it could definitely have to do with love because of all the water. And then here it literally says love on this card. But love doesn't have to be romantic. It can be all kinds of relationships. Anyone that you love or that loves you, or vice versa. There's just a lot of thinking. And new moons are about intentions and manifestation. And so maybe you're needing to really just go, you need to intend to make a decision about love. You know, because it's like this is the same person here. And then this is, you know, it's like another stack. So the Two of Swords, making a decision about love. The Two of Cups. Okay, let's go ahead and get the next cards here. How am I going to do this? There's 3 of them, so... And look at this. When I stack these cards on top of one another, it's like she's holding this woman in this cup here. It looks like she's in a cup. And it's full. And this woman is waiting around, and it's like, this is the intuition, you know, like, okay. So we have the 5 of Swords. So they call them this side and that side in the vice versa tarot. So this is that side. Knight of Wands, that side. And then Judgment. And I can go ahead and put this scrying card out because we already know it's like water energy, but I will read this at the end. Okay. Let me go ahead and look at these for a minute. Goodness gracious. Okay, you guys. These 2 people look like the same person. I don't know if you can see there. Maybe you can see that better. Look at that. Their cloaks look the same. Their shoes look the same. And they're walking away from this person. So this could be the transformation. You're walking away from, I'm getting a selfish person, because that's the 5 of Swords can come across that way. because they're holding everything to themselves. They're not sharing, you know. And this person's just walking away. And when they walk away, talk about transformation. Here's a phoenix rising from this fire. And then judgment. It's like that you have a judgment day coming. Or someone in your life that is near to you, dear to you, there's a judgment coming. It really doesn't get any more clear. I mean, there's really no solid like answer other than once you make a decision what you need to do, which it looks like walk away, or whoever this applies to, this person is walking away. They're choosing to walk. That's the choice. And when they do that, they just are reborn. You are reborn, if this is you. The cycle. So it's like your intentions for the month or for the new moon is to choose yourself. Not someone that wants to be withholding. And they're like walking in the same direction. So it's like this person's walking off and then this is them. It's a close-up of them because they've left this person. So now it's a close-up of them. It's a close-up of you right here. Judgment Day. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read Scrying here. Scrying, a black mirror, a pool of water, and a crystal ball are all ancient tools used for scrying or divination. During the dark moon, which I don't know, is that the same thing as new moon? I don't know, but it's the darkest moon of the cycle. Or Samhain, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Cast a circle and quietly gaze into your scrying object. Chant. Scrying tool. Reveal profound truth and inner wisdom from all that seems mysterious, shrouded in velvet veils. May all answers be reflected with this sacred tool, so mote it be. I'm going to reread that because I kind of stumbled over my words there. Scrying tool. Reveal profound truth and inner wisdom from all that seems mysterious, shrouded in velvet veils. May all answers be reflected with this sacred tool, so mote it be. Some witches see things appear in the reflection, have prophetic dreams at night, or experience light bulb moments when least expected after scrying. Intuitive awareness. So, I mean, that is such water energy. So maybe they're telling you maybe to scry in water, but you can use any scrying tool. I'm not really that familiar with scrying, so you can look up what you can use and what you're drawn to. So this has been the reading for stack 1. I thank you all for being here. I thank any of your guides for being present, any of my guides for being present from the bottom of my heart. If you resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye. And we're on to stack 2. Hello everyone, welcome to the second pile for the new moon in Leo, the ancestors pile. We're going to start with the black moon astrology cards. Okay, so we have Virgo, be dealing with Virgo, and then I also get 9, which is a number I associate with Virgo because of the hermit energy. Hermit is the number 9 in the Major Arcana of Tarot. And then Mercury. Mind. I analyze mind. That's very sword energy here going on. I might look in the book for Mercury. Mind. He's holding the world in his hands. Let me see, I want to see here. Okay, so I looked in the book, and I will say that Mercury, it's quite interesting. The things that they're talking about in here. I do want to read to you a quote that's at the very, very top of the Mercury card in the book. It says, "If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh. Otherwise, they'll kill you." And that's quoted by Oscar Wilde. And I find that really funny because I feel like that's kind of like a meme culture, if you will. I don't know if maybe whoever's watching this might really enjoy memes or something. I don't know, but it's because it's often times with memes, it's like can be sadistic humor. And I just kind of got that vibe from that quote. But also, they talk a lot about, who Mercury is and who his counterparts are. And it's all about speech and mind and all of those things. So we'll see what else comes out, and the new moons have to do with intentions and what we want to bring into the world, right? So then waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum. Well, that's good. I analyze Mercury. I analyze. What are you analyzing? Someone here is analyzing something. We're about to find out, hopefully. Okay. 8 of coins. All right. Judgment. Pile 1 had Judgment too, but in another tarot deck. And then the King of Coins. Oh my goodness. You're analyzing your money, I would say, and how to make it. Because the 8 of Coins is telling me, he's finishing this project. Can you see that? He's bringing it down and it's going to complete right here. So he's completing something. Whoever's watching this, or it could be someone in your energy. But there's something being completed. It could be work. It could be just anything that you're doing on Earth. Say it's like exercise or something. You're completing a goal. Very earthy energy here. Air. But anyway, but there's a goal being completed, and then there's a judgment, and it's like you get to move straight from the 8 to the King of Pentacles. Maybe you're analyzing what your next move is and how you can easily gain momentum. What is your next move? There's a judgment. I'm also getting, because there's 3 people here, and they're all in different vessels. And this person looks like they're ascending, and this person looks like they're still down in the cup. That person looks like they're ascending or asking to be ascended, Even this person, their hands are up, like these hands are up. It's interesting. Hang on a second. The sun's going down and I'm going to turn on a light real quick. Okay. So it seems like I don't know, either you're ascending to the king, like you're leveling up, or you're asking judgment from a king of pentacles in your life. Like maybe you're asking for a raise. I'm getting that really strongly. Because here I'm getting the imagery with this background. Even though he's like out in a field, I'm just getting that he's actually sitting at a desk. And you know how the person on the top floor often gets like their own elevator, and that's what I'm seeing here is like this is an elevator that leads straight to his top floor that you have to have special access to. So you're either becoming that person or you're going to talk to that person about your future. That's what I'm getting here. And it doesn't have to necessarily be money, but it definitely is coming across as money. But it can apply to any area of your life. You know, that anything you do here on earth. Like I used the example earlier of like your body exercise and stuff like that. So maybe you've reached a goal and now you're wanting to level up again, you know, like setting your next goal and whatever. The sun, nice. Eight of, hang on, what is this? Oh, it's justice under that judgment card. Hang on a second. And then the Four of Swords, it says truce. Well, that's interesting. You know, it's like maybe this always seemed like a really good situation. Like you were content being here, but you've reached like the top. You've reached your goal and you're not content. You could very, very well be an earth sign. This sounds very earth energy. Capricorn especially. But Virgo is here. But anyway, but this represents Capricorn to me too. And this. Well, that's kind of like Taurus for me as well. Just all earth signs. But anyway, but it's like you've been at this stage and you're not content there anymore, even though it was once your ultimate, right? It's not like you're ungrateful. It's just that you like growing. You like moving forward. And so you're going in, you're analyzing, and you're wondering, what is it that I can do differently? What can I do to get to the next step? And you know, that might offend this person a little bit if it's an external person. Like, well, I thought you were happy. Why aren't you happy with where you're at? Because of this truce here. And you just have to explain to them, you know, it's not that I'm ungrateful and unhappy, it's just I really need to grow. I need to keep going. Okay. I'm going to move these up so I can add the next cards. Oh, I'm going to pause it because I have to get them very straight and it'll take me forever. Okay, sorry about that. Now we have the King of Wands and the Ten of Cups. And so what I'm seeing here, and then Ancestors, as we know, was on the top of the pile. that made you choose stack 2. I will read that, but at the end. And so it feels like you are moving on to the next level, you know? You are choosing something, I think, with the Sun and then the King of Wands. Maybe you have some underlying fire energy within you. Like maybe you're very, very earthy, right? But then you have underlying fire. Maybe your Mercury is a fire sign or something like that, you know? And so, since Mercury is here at play, but you've been happy, right, in the situation that you've built here, but then something, maybe you go and talk to this person, if it's an external person, and you're saying, and they're like, well, I'm sorry, but I can't help you with your goals. Like, this is where you need to be in my eyes. This is where you need to be. You say, okay, thank you for everything. That's the truth, you know? It's like, thank you for everything, but I have to keep growing. And so you're going in and you're analyzing and you're figuring out what's going to bring you the sun, right? And you have to like draw on that fire energy that's within you. You have to draw on the fire energy to move to your fulfillment. And it won't just fulfill you in an earthly sense, but it's going to fulfill you in your passions and in your soul, like with the cups energy. Whatever it is you're choosing next, because you already know that you can succeed. Maybe it seems like you're starting over, but it's going to be beautiful. Oops, sorry. Okay. Yeah, let me take a drink really quick. Ancestors. Can you see that? Honor your ancestors by setting up a shrine for them during Samhain. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. I hate mispronouncing things. Season. I need to learn more about this stuff, but I just haven't yet. I want to be an expert in, I'm an earth sign, so I want to be an expert in everything, but that takes time. Include photos of relatives, friends, and loved ones who have passed. Add pieces of jewelry, herbs, and charms that remind you of them with offerings of their favorite foods, drinks, or flowers. Carve their names into a purple candle along with symbols for all moon phases. Write down any messages or questions you may have for them, and place the paper on your altar. Light the candle and ask for a visit from them in your dreams. Leave the candle burning in a bowl of water for safety, and any messages on the shrine until the 1st of November. Burn the messages, scattering ashes outside in nature. Intuitive awareness. You know, so maybe that's something you should do on this new moon, is make a shrine for your ancestors, because you're going in and you're trying to figure out what your next step is. And so maybe you should call on them and ask them to come to you in your dreams or in any of these ways that were just noted. But call on your ancestors. And they'll help you. This is what they want for you. This is what your ancestors want. They want you to have fulfillment. Okay, so this has been the reading for Stack 2. I want to thank you for being present, any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful. If you resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will either see you in the next reading for pile 3, or if this is where we part, I thank you and goodbye. Hello everyone, welcome to the reading for the 3rd pile for New Moon in Leo. I guess we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. The 3rd pile was Uncrossing. I'm not quite sure what that means, so we're going to find out. Okay, so we have Libra, balance, it breaks down to a 10. Hang on. I mean, you could be a Libra, you could have Libra in your chart. It's so funny. It's like this woman is like kissing this angel. Oh, it's like you're balancing like passion and innocence. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so full moon in Aquarius, which is that the next full moon coming up? I think it might. No, it was either the last one or the next one coming up. I'm sorry. I lose track of this stuff very easily. Show the world the real you. With that 10, it's like a cycle. Like maybe you're shedding something of hiding yourself. Okay. We'll see what the cards say here. So we have the Knight of Coins. You know what they say about him? He's real slow, but he gets things done. And then the Four of Wands, beautiful. Look at these real quick. You know what I'm seeing with this knight? It looks like almost he's going through like a portal. Like he's going from the jungle to the pyramids, you know, which are nowhere near each other. And then with this light refracting off of his head, right at that line, it's like he's going into a portal, even though it... I mean, it looks like there might be a pyramid there too, and this is just like a tree. It looks like a tree. But the pentacle is out in the light. He's in the dark. The pentacle's in the light. And then with the Four of Wands, you know, to me, Four of Wands represents foundation. And what I was getting was these wands are falling from the sky, right? And these four men are trying to catch them so they can build a structure. They're trying to build a structure. And with the pentacle energy, that's very structure energy. So 3 different settings here. The beach, the pyramids, and the jungle. Interesting. The Princess of Discs. So we have the Page and the Knight of Coins. So so I see a lot of air and earth here. So you could have air and earth heavy in your chart. More air with the Ten of Swords. Okay, let me think about this here. With this princess, she's also in the woods. Like this. So I don't know if it's the same energy or if it's 2 different people. It could be like a siblings I'm getting. With balance. Hang on, I'm trying to... You know what they just said? And this is so like random and only for very few people, I'm sure. But I'm getting that this is like the oldest sibling. And then there's twins. And there's like a boy and a girl. Twins. Like, because they're both earth signs. Or like earth energy. But that's just very random. But let me try to get a more cohesive story here. Okay, so I'm getting a very, with this cloak that she's wearing, or whatever it's called, cape, it almost looks to me like the earth is coming up and like moving her forward. Like it's a wave behind her, like carrying her through life. Making her road a little bit easier, and it makes me think of a very specific song. It's by Fiona Apple. I don't know what it's called, but it's like, be kind to me or treat me mean, I'll make the most of it. No. Yeah, Extraordinary Machine is what the song is called. But the lyric is, it's like the road just rolls out in front of me or something. I can't remember. So maybe go listen to that song. But then she has the 10 of Swords, which is ruin. So it's like maybe she's a little destructive, but earth signs typically aren't really super destructive people. I mean, sometimes I guess. You know, I'm getting Taurus energy. If this is twins, I'm getting really strong Taurus energy because the night is slow and Taurus is like super slow. Like the slowest of all the earth signs, I would say. And then here, why was I getting that Taurus energy? Oh, because it's the princess and it's the youngest earth sign. So that's why I was getting that. So you can have Taurus in your chart, you can have air in your chart. This 10 of Swords is kind of stumping me, so I'm going to go ahead and get the other cards out, and maybe I'll get more of a picture. Don't mind me, I just got to move these up a little. I'm going to pause it because I have to get them really straight, and so I don't want to make you sit through that. Okay, you know what I'm getting now that I moved them? It's more that these are together than these, because I'm getting all these kind of like as siblings. It's almost like siblings, or it's all one energy, right? Like within you, like you have all this energy in you. And this is like their structure, their foundation was ruined. Something was ruined. And now they're getting these 4 back. Because they do look like they're struggling. To me, they look like they're struggling to catch these wands that are falling out of the sky. And so there's some ruin going on. Okay, so the Fool, and I think it's, yeah, it's, so in the vice versa tarot, it's this side and that side. This is that side, so it's like the like the reverse side. And then we also have that side of the Hermit. And I will point out that the Hermit showed up in, or not the Hermit, but Virgo, which Hermit represents Virgo, showed up in pile 2 reading. So you might be compelled to watch that, I'm not sure. Okay. You know, it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of struggling with this reading, to be honest with you. I'm going to read this at the end, but so this is like the same person to me, where it's, he starts off the Fool a little bit young and innocent, and like the road is just going to roll out right behind him, right? Or right in front of him. It's just going to come, and it's going to be easy. And then they kind of get a little bit of a wake-up call, it seems like, and they go into this more hermit energy where they can go in and find what's in this golden egg here, you know? I don't know why I'm saying, you know, so much. I'm sorry. And it's like needing to, there's that Virgin energy too. That's the Virgo. You could definitely be an earth sign. I'm seeing a lot of earth. So you start off this kind of energy and then you go here and you're I'm sorry. It's just it's like someone's a little bit naive and then they just have to learn some lessons, you know, like something happens that shakes their foundation. We can't forget about this either though. Show the world the real you. And maybe you can't rebuild until you do. Like, you're just living life the way that you've been told to live it with that imagery, you know? I said, you know, again, I'm sorry. And it just doesn't work for you. So you have to go in and look within yourself to figure out. And new moon, I'm sorry. You heard that. I just burped a little bit. I'm sorry. What was I saying? You have to go in and start this journey away from what's been taught to you. Oh, I know what I was going to say. New moons are about intentions. So I feel like maybe you're needing to go in and embrace. Maybe you're in your air energy right now and you need to go in and, because this is air, this is air, this is air, like, and so you're needing to go in and embrace your earth energy and figure out what's your truth. What's the real you in this golden egg here? Let's see. Uncrossing. Uncrossing is a rite of cleansing where you release mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical blocks. So if this is the upcoming full moon in Aquarius, I'm not sure. Again, I'm sorry. But, or just the upcoming full moon, I feel like, because full moons are about release and new moons are about intention, and this is about releasing. So maybe you need to go look right now what it is you want, and then by the full moon, what you need to release. Okay. Uncrossing is a rite of cleansing where you release mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical blocks. During the waning moon, okay. Drawley bath, adding sea salt and any combination of the following herbs: hyssop, lavender, rue, vervain, St. John's wort, or sage. As you bathe, imagine your body and psyche releasing all impurities. Visualize obstacles dissolving as the water drains. After the bath, walk throughout your home burning any of the aforementioned herbs. Cast a circle and carve your name and a cross into a white candle. Dress the candle with olive oil and light it, asking for all negative energy to be released and sent down to Mother Earth. Let the candle burn until extinguished. rites of purification and renewal. Purification. Okay, so here's purity being represented, and then the Virgin represents the Virgo too. So you have the first card and the last card about purification. So that needs to be your intention for the new moon. What in my life needs purification? What can I do to become more pure in my thoughts and actions? I'm sorry that this reading was so, I don't know, it was just like kind of off. And I feel confused, and so maybe you are feeling confusion, because maybe it is like you've had this life that's always just been laid out in front of you, and now it's like something's changing. It's like something in your foundation is being ruined, and you have to go in and like figure it out. You have to figure out how to be yourself. Okay. I hope that was helpful. If you resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank you for being here. I thank any of your guides for being here, any of my guides that were present, from the bottom of my heart. And I will see you soon. Bye.